What a lovely foggy morning. It's like plus 21 out here. You can't tell, but there's a bunch of deer back there. Yeah, I was just saying good morning to them too. Out here with the dog as usual. Anyways, thought I'd jump on here real quick because there's some interesting things and interesting debates going on as far as Pierre Poilievre. Well, Pierre there, the conservative leader, he's going on about how he's concerned about the aftermath of all this political violence we're seeing lately with the whole Charlie Kirk situation. And he seems a little genuinely rattled because he's a little bit worried about, well, somebody might come after him. I mean, it's not a far stretch considering how the news media and all these other people have basically called him the usual, right? The Trump-like, the Nazi, all the names, right? Under that whole conservative banner, which a lot of us fall under. Now, I understand. The guy is not one of us. A lot of them politicians are not one of us. There's only a few small handful of politicians that could be close to being one of us, like, Baber and Randy there. But in all honesty, we're all labeled fascists and all these disgusting words, right? Now Pierre's kind of worried about it because it seems to be open season. If you really look at what's going on in the world, it's open season on a lot of us that have opposing views. And it is factual that he is pushed in. Him and a lot of other politicians are pushed in with us who have opposing views and have to be silenced in any way, shape, or form. Whether that's through violence or getting ran over by vehicles, as we've seen. We've seen what happened at the trucker convoy, all of it. And now we're seeing similar things in Britain, right? Oh yeah, and January 6th. Can't forget January 6th, because these people, these same type of vile people, will throw anything and everything at you. I mean, anything and everything, just to destroy your lives. You can't even deny that anymore. They're still in court trying to figure out how they can get Chris Barber's semi-truck to destroy it publicly. Why? Because he had an opposing view. So they must destroy his life and livelihood. We're seeing the same thing with an ostrich farm right now. Why? Because they stood up and said no. So that means that all those ostriches have to die no matter what. And we're seeing this play out over and over and over again. And that's just small examples in Canada. Now, I understand a lot of people are like, oh great, so Pierre just wants more power to the crown, right? More power for them and not us to shut all of us out. I understand that. I really do. Now, I understand where people are coming from. The Jeremy McKenzies of the world. I understand where they're coming from. That doesn't mean that we should start sounding like these absolute deranged leftists that we keep running into, that are still celebrating Charlie Kirk, and his passing. That doesn't mean we have to go to that level. We didn't do it at the trucker convoy, so why do it now? But things are going to get very, very, very interesting to see who's going to be right and wrong on this debate that's going on right now. If anybody's on X, there's quite the discussion going on. A lot of people are saying, we need to back Pierre and save him at all costs. And others are like, nah, he's one of them. Let him go. Let him be a sitting duck. Let him be scared for a while. And I understand both sides of that argument. I really do. Because none of them, like I said, Pierre is not one of us, and a lot of us are just out here sitting ducks. Because I understand where they're coming from, especially when it comes down to, people that were injured by the jab and stuff. and how they all just sat on their hands and did nothing and said nothing. So, it's going to be an interesting debate. One way or the other, it's definitely an interesting conversation that we all have to have now. Catch you on the next one.